Hello, everyone. Happy Christmas. How you doing, Elva? All the way from our office in Latin America. How you doing? You was naughty enough this year? What Santa bringing to you?
Oh my God. Yeah, I know I'm older, but I love toys. So I love my toys. I love my shoes. I love everything. Yeah, I
Uh,
love this
what
time.
what do you mean in toys? What kind of toys Santa bring you to this year?
It's a funny one. This they call Funko Pops, and there's from. I always be a huge fan from Igor from Winnie the Pooh, and I'm like, just Santa bring me those little toys, and I was like crazy. Even though my daughters, they were like, "Mommy, I wanna grab it. I wanna see it." I was like, no, 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 just for mommy. That's the gift for mommy. Yeah, I'm,
Like I told you, your daughters are going to start developing because they're your daughters, how to get on top of the chair and get your toys. So if you want to keep your toys safe, I would say, no, hide it. Hi,
yeah.
Christine. How you doing? Nice to see you. Wow, we have a lot of people for being Christmas. I guess some people is boring at home and want to know what Santa Face is telling us. And we have another viewer from Facebook. Hi, guys. It's so nice to have you here with us. So you're magnetic. Oh, I think I know who is this viewer. I think start with a P.
Maybe.
Maybe it's Perry. Perry, is that
Yeah.
you? Yeah, on the show that we did with Barbie and the Devil, we have smash fun last week, this week. So, how many toys you have this year? How many gifts do you have? Because I'm Jewish, so I have 7 gifts in Hanukkah. So I always says you need to review your religion. Maybe you need to.
Yeah, one we had that conversation once with my family, and yeah, we were like, yeah, maybe Hanukkah we can have more gifts. Yeah, but no, I have four. Yeah.
Only 4, and you have 4 people. Hey, Dan, how you doing? Happy Christmas to you too. Dan wrote an amazing piece on the newspaper in the area here in Indiana, and now my neighbors know who I am. So when I'm going to pick up my mail, walking, people look at me looking down. I am doing good. Wait for a call from a newfound uncle. Oh, good for you. Good news, Christine. So yeah, so wait a minute. You almost hitting 40. You're asking for toys for
Yeah.
Santa?
Yeah. I am a huge fan. I remember that always have everything to be with Igor. So yeah, I'm a huge fan. And this time that I found those Funko Pops, and I said like, oh, I need it. I need it. I want to have it. I want to have it. Yeah.
Only to be clear, Elva spent 2 weeks here on the Midwest office last year, and when she came to visit and says, "Okay, you're gonna have 2 weeks. 1 week is gonna be training. The other week you're gonna be going to Chicago to enjoy." Like, I want to be hiding in the corner of your office, reading. And the second thing, I want to go to all the places who sells what?
Converse. Yeah, I love it. It's that's my huge hobby. I says to my husband, I want my Converse, and he looked at me like, really? I think I'm going to give you some high heels, and I was like, okay, yeah,
But I want Converse.
yeah, I want Converse. That's my hobby. I love it.
Okay, we have a message says, haha, your neighbors know what you do now. The secret is out. Like, yeah, the secret is out. My neighbor now look at me. But the good news is now they don't mess with me. They don't even talk to me, so I don't need to talk to them.
Yeah.
Well, if I need to choose a gift, I would choose high heels. I wouldn't choose Converse, but
Yeah.
you know what? Everybody does what they're happy with
Oh,
it. So we have Perry on the house. Let's wait for the message. Merry Christmas, lady. I hope you're enjoying your break and getting some rest. Like, no, Perry, you know me. I work all week. I was supposed to be resting. I didn't
I
have
know.
any break. We were working. And by the way, the team does have a break. Guess what? Guess who wrote me yesterday? Like, we going live. We going live. Like,
Yeah.
Elva,
Mm.
this week and the next one, you are on vacation. Like, I don't care. I miss the life. So here we go.
yeah, I'm here because it's like it's my Fridays. I love my Fridays. It's, yeah, the life is like, yes, me.
The only place we are not going to be live is in our Facebook group, and I already have some hate email saying, why you're not going live, but you're going live in LinkedIn, you're going live in YouTube, why we're not having our Facebook group. Guys, we're going to be back on the Facebook group on January 8th with a lot of exercise. So we think that it's going to be fun to treat the face of Santa Claus. I keep calling the fat guy on the red suit, not because he's fat, not because marking that is like, because even though skinny people put pillows to represent Santa,
Yeah.
and we found some things that there are extremely peculiar on the way that he represents his face, because we even found out some advertising from Coca-Cola from the 40s and how the Santa face is represented and what is the meaning in face reading. We don't say the Santa Claus is being developed based in face reading, but it's funny how and why that's what you start getting, and why people relate Santa face with somebody who's caring and with somebody who take care of us and somebody who like us. So let's go to the presentation and how naughty you had been the Santa when bring you gift. So here we go. Let's see that we have the right presentation and it's
Go on.
showing. It's not showing.
No,
What is
no,
it?
it's a black
Now
background.
it's showing.
Nope.
Ah. Okay. Stranger, don't drive me crazy. Okay, let's open the
It's
presentation
Christmas
again.
time. Maybe for that.
Oh God. Santa baby, give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Okay. You see, it disappeared again.
Yeah, it's not showing anything.
Yeah, I have a new computer, and apparently Microsoft is pissed off that I'm not using their system. Then I decide to use my own system to do streaming and not using them. So let's see if Santa is showing now, because this training is really what I have done. You disappear. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to put it on the other screen and go for it. I took it out of the screen. Sorry.
I wasn't happy. Yeah, I'm here.
Here we go. Now, finally, Santa's here. Santa baby. So what is Santa face and what it means? But before we go into the presentation today, I need to say something. January 1st is going to be one of the best shows for me. Why?
Why? Because it's something that you love. Yeah. I cannot do that. So please. I just try, but it's so hard for me to make it like, I don't know. No, I can't. No.
I even have the uniform. But one of the things, and it's even though we're going to be talking today about Santa, and I don't want to take the Christmas spirit out of there, but in the 1960s, people was under the impression that physiognomy was a hiding cult. But I have a right hand betting that Spock having been impossibly designed his face without having physiognomy, because
Yes.
everything in his face, the way he's developed, the ears, the eyebrows, everything has to do with a reflection of who he is. Actually, I've been doing for the last 8 years presentations on Comic Cons, shows, and talking about Spock. I've been talking about Star Wars. I've been talking about Chewbacca. I've been talking about Han Solo. I've been talking about Darth Vader, and I've been talking about Yoda, and what are the perception from the body language, from statement analysis, from face reading, why they are the way they are. And people go crazy, and believe me, it's a reason what is that happening. So we have more people. Merry Christmas, ladies. Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. And Mary Grima, so and thank you for all your presentations. You rock. Thank you very much, James. We have another message, and thank you guys for being here with us. We have more people than what we suspected today. So, Light Shadow, I would like to know who you are, Light Shadow. You have been followers for a long time, and I don't know who you are. So now I'm getting intrigued. But anyway, talking about intriguing, we're gonna be talking about Santa, and I love this meme. For people who has been following us, they know that we like memes. And when you write a letter to Satan instead to Santa asking for a puppy, yeah, that can be us. When you're Jewish and you try to write a letter to Santa, that can happen. I wouldn't have any problem to have a dog like that. Actually, I put an adoption paper for a couple of dogs who look like that. No problem. At least my neighbors. Between that article and having a dog like that, definitely my neighbors are not going to come to talk to me.
No.
Now, what is the story about this guy? When we were doing the production, like, Elba, what do you want to be talking? Like, I want to talk about his story. So tell us about him.
Yeah. Okay. This start with he was a monk. He was called Saint Nicholas, and he were on the 280 AD. I think you say it after Christ, Jesus Christ. Yeah, and he were from Turkey. So first of all, his image were like so different, like the one that we know now, because he wasn't like that. He wasn't like fat and white no, he was so different, and he was they start celebrating the day that he died, and he died the 6th of December, and he started celebrating that day because he was known as the one to care the children and the poor people. He always gave
He died December the 6th, and we're celebrating him December 24th.
Yeah, but it's because in Europe they celebrate that date, and even though they thought that date was like a lucky day, so even though people get married on that date.
Actually, December the 8th is the Virgin Mary Day in Latin America. I don't know if they celebrated the in where I was born in Argentina is the 8th. December 8th is the Virgin Day, and in a couple of places in Europe that I live is the Virgin Day on the 8th. So in Central America, it's the 12th?
It's the 12th because it's from Mexico. Because is the Virgin that they have. I don't remember the name of
the Guadalupana?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
So I live in Mexico for some time, so I learned all the story about them.
Yeah, here when they celebrate that day, they dress the kids with the customs of the native people that we have, and they go to the church and dressing like that. That's what they does here.
So for what I understand, and since I'm not celebrating Christmas, you was the best person to do it because you're expecting a lot of toys for that day. And again, why the red? Why Santa Claus? Why it's important? To me, sounds like a commercial day. And I don't want to break anybody's heart, but it sounds more like commercial, like San Valentine and Christmas and Thanksgiving. I think they lost the concept of why they were created.
Yeah, because that start happening in Europe, and they start celebrating the December 6th. Then they start like losing the interest, and they like the story came to America and start with in New York when Washington Irving in 1809 he wrote a book called it was like Knickerbocker New York's, and they start putting the story of Santa, and he wrote he wrote like he was a man that flies from the roofs and go to the houses with the giving gifts to the kids that was that they had a good behavior. So then after this, there was Clement Moore. He was the one who wrote a poem from his daughters, and he wrote the whole history, the whole thing that we know from today from Santa.
So this guy wrote what is the dressing code, the colors, and everything. That
and then it was funny because you know what? When they start losing, they start like not doing the celebration of San Nicolas. Everything come to the how do you say?
The kids start. I understand the kids start behaving bad when they don't have San Nicolas to look at them. So it become like it was a commercial idea initially, but was away from the parents. Says if you're not good, San Nicolas is not going to bring you the gift at the end of the year.
But here in our countries, the one who bring us gifts, it was
De los Tres Reyes,
the Jesus kid,
the three kings that were walking on the desert. So that is a January 6th. Actually, January 6th is a bigger gift because Christmas is not a celebration for gift in Latin America and Europe. In United States is the celebration for gift. But in Europe and Latin America, January 6th is the Three Kings days, where the three kings bring you gift, like the same way they bring gift to Jesus Christ for being born. So it's funny how depending where the cultural place that you come in, what you celebrating. I have friends who celebrate January 6th, but they don't celebrate Christmas.
Here it was really funny because here, for example, here in Central America, it was like the Jesus Christ, he was the one to give you gift here. So then they look, like you said, a commercial space to put all the things together because it wasn't coherent that the Jesus Christ give you the gift, and it's like, but this is religious, and they start like fighting with that, and so then came the idea from Santa Claus.
In United States, they mix in the celebrations because a lot of people is gonna find the nativity where they have like a little house with the goats, with the cows, and the little Jesus Christ on the bed, and Virgin Mary and everybody around them. Actually has nothing to do, the nativity has nothing to do with Christmas, has to do with the three kings coming on January 6th to give gift from all around the world to celebrate the born of the Jesus Christ. So it's a mix of a commercial thing, but let's clarify. Santa Claus is December 24th. The born of Jesus Christ and the celebration of him is January 6th. So if you're looking to an excuse to have extra gift, get the story, get your facts. What is the thing that I always says, Elba? Get your facts together. If you don't have the story, if you don't have the information, you're missing the point. In this case, you're missing gift.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you can celebrate both holidays. Yeah.
Well, I'm not celebrating neither of us. Last night, a lot of people sent me Happy Christmas, and today Happy Christmas. I'm like, wait a minute, it was Christmas. I forgot I was working last night.
Yeah,
and today too. So I think next week I'm going to take my time off. So, what do we see on his face? Who's telling us that he's a people person? But before that, we were talking on the pre-show before 10 minutes before we go on live, and we noticed something that is a common denominator in all the pictures the Santa Claus have. Let's leave that from the end so we don't give it away. What about that? Let's go where the common denominators who tell us this people person. I'm going to start with something that it take me attention. He had managerial eyebrows.
Yes.
All of them. What are we talking when we're talking about managerial eyebrows? Can you see the thickness of the eyebrows?
In the beginning, yeah.
But it's something that it's really interesting regarding the managerial eyebrows. Can you see here the thickness at the end of the eyebrows is thicker than the beginning. Well, just happened that all the pictures that we saw are the same. What do you think that he's managerial, Elba?
Okay, first of all, he is the one that he doesn't have a lot of enthusiasm to start things. But when he get the pace, when he get involved with the process, he is going to finish it. So that's why he gives in one night a lot of gift from the kids of the whole world, and he put that goal and he made it. He is good on that.
That's the reason he has so many helpers,
Mhm.
because they do the job and he delivered the job.
Mhm.
What
Yes,
is
I
another
agree with it.
feature on the face who tell us he's a doer and he get it done?
No eyelids.
I was talking about more about the lower upper of the face. Remember, with between the deer. Okay, I always says the face that I see is the face that I read.
Right.
I don't care what do you think your face is telling me, but between the forehead, the size of the nose, and the direction between, I'm gonna mark it again. You can see that the forehead, I would say, to start around here,
Yeah.
finish here. You see the nose, and he's burned out. You see
Yeah.
this line, meaning that he's super burned out. Like, yeah, delivering all this gift in one night must be terrible. And between the tip of the nose, where he wanted his chin to be
Chin.
perceived when he finished, what do you mean, Elba?
It's a doer. He just the first thing that he came to his mind, it's doing, and doing. That's how he developed that task to deliver the gifts in one night, because he's going to do it. He's focused on that.
So you can see again the same way that women use hair or ornament as an ornament. Well, we say, like, when I used to shave my head looked rounded, and
Yeah.
now then I have longer hair thanks to COVID. And people telling me I was looking too aggressive shaving my head. My face looked more angular, but it's still my face. Is how you frame it. So the same way the women use earrings to elong their face and the hair, men use the hair on the face. So in this case, I know most people are like, how you reading Santa Claus is like not the same person. That is the perception that your brain take for the image that we have in Santa Claus. And I will invite you to go to all the Santa Claus pictures that you can find from the 100 years ago to the commercial standpoint, and you're going to see the same features that we're talking about. So what the perception we have of Santa Claus, he's a doer. He is going to get the things done.
He's going to finish. He put it and he go just straight to finish. And you know what? It's funny because it's not the same person, even though we perceive who he is. And he can have a different nose or a different like shape of beard, but it's Santa Claus. It's like the perception that we have, and it's right.
Okay, what happened with the eyebrows shape? What is the eyebrow shape? And it's funny because in this case, the Santa Claus, they have two different eyebrows, but the common denominator is not always this picture, but only to show that we can have different eyebrows. What happened with the right eyebrows? It is?
Let me see.
It's round.
It's round.
The personal side is straight.
It's straight.
Why?
It's different because okay, let's put it like this. In his business and his business side, the one that is straight, he needs facts and data. So here's
you need to know what kids have been good.
Yeah.
You need to know what kids has been good. What are the right address? If somebody moved, what are the zip code? Drop in the package. Make sure that everything is done. They need to be done. Like 1, 2, 3, get it done. Now, his personal side, the personable, the one we love, have round eyebrows. Why? Tell us why.
Because he's people oriented. He cares more about how people are, the emotions. He can connect in that level, in a emotional level, in a personal level. So that's why he's different, because he doesn't need to be like putting all the things in bullet points. So that's the difference in his business and his personal life.
Now, between the burned out line that he have and the top of the nose, if you see somebody with this line, is
Yeah.
being delivered a lot of gift. So this, I would say, this is the perfect picture to talk on December 25th. Maybe this line didn't happen December 23rd, but 25th is makes sense. Now, one of the thing is what happened with the white of the nose and the, okay, I'm gonna make a compound question. A, what is the white of the nose on the bottom? What is with the top of the nose round and the size of the nostrils? Which one you want to pick and which one you want me to pick?
Okay, I want to pick the white and the round.
I really want to do that. I should like for people that doesn't know, when Elba and I were doing the pre-shows, I says, Elba, what do you want to be talking? Wait a minute. I write it in a paper and fold it and like tell me,
Yeah.
and I show it. I already know what she want to be talking about.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I love that because the white of the nose, he puts like an umbrella and he take care about the people. So that's why he's just like, he's so care about the people that he's given the gifts and everything. And I like the round tip of the nose. Why? Because it's funny, because he's creative. And when you came to our countries in Central America, for example, that we don't have chimney.
Yeah. He's
And it's
creative.
funny.
He knows how to open the pick lock.
Yeah,
So-
he has to know how to get into your house, because you when you start thinking about Santa Claus, it's like, okay, he comes down to the chimney and he puts the gift. But here in our countries, we don't. It's not too common to have the chimney, so he has to be creative to do things.
Actually, I shouldn't have done this setting not with the black and red white black background. I shouldn't have done it with the chimney. You saw my chimney. I have a huge fire, like bad production, because I have all the team on vacation. I didn't think about it. We shouldn't have this show with the background on the chimney, like
yeah.
here
So
when you have a
that's why.
snow. But yeah, he's created.
Mhm.
He's taking care of everyone. I always, when I do dating presentations, is you want to have a man who want to take care of you and your family and your kids. What is the first thing that you need to take a look on it, Elba?
Why nose?
Why nose is, can you see the proportional to the nose?
Mhm.
The white on the bottom of the nose is big. So
Mhm.
anything else you want to add between the ball on the tip of the nose is a ball. So it's a ball is like a round. We can make a circle on the top of the nose and the white of the nose. Is anything else you want to add before I talked about the nostrils?
No, I just say it because I want to say that about the chimney and the things that we don't have chimney. So that's how he can be so creative to get in, and even though you cannot notice him, so he has to be like too creative to you, so you cannot notice him when
And
you
by the
came
way,
in.
maybe the extra weight is for all the cookies and milk he take from all the kids who live it. Yeah, I have a friend who have kids who live fried chicken. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, no, my kids
No.
live fried chicken to Santa Claus. Obviously, their dogs eat it first, then the Santa Claus. But anyway, her kids leave fried chicken to Santa Claus.
No, here my daughters put like, I don't remember, 5 cookies and milk with chocolate milk. And what's funny, because Liz, the older one, she started like, Mommy, Santa Claus was hungry, right? And I said, why? She almost ate all the cookies. And I was, yeah. And he was thirsty too. Yeah. So that's why he's fat, Mommy. Yeah.
Who eat the cookies, the dog or your husband?
Oh, my husband. It was so funny because he's sitting on the couch and I was looking for something to put the gift of the girls, and I was looking at him, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm just eating the cookies. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, he's doing it for the kids, no?
Yeah.
That is his excuse?
Yeah, that's his excuse. Yeah.
Oh
And
my
he
God.
never drink milk chocolate milk. And I was, you are drinking that? Yeah, it's good. Okay. Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's talk about the nostrils. When you have big nostrils, you have somebody who can take more responsibilities there are already can carry. And again, I know that this is a funny way to do a live on December. Most of you are home, but it's the perception that features in your face are in our paleo brain. He have big nostrils, so big nostrils is in proportion to the face. You see here, the nostrils are big, meaning that going out is more than going in, and nothing is withhold in your nose because everything is drained out. What I mean with this, he give, but it's not going to be good with the finances. So Miss Claus or Mrs. Claus, I would say, take a look on the credit card and manage the finances, because this dude is capable to spend more money than maybe he's capable to retain. So when you see big nostril, the good news is they're going to pamper you. The bad news is you can go to bankruptcy because he didn't know how to manage the finances. So, ready to the next one?
Yes.
Oh my God, this is so fun. I didn't believe it's going to be so fun. Okay, now, this is a caricature, and I touch my new glasses. They're okay. I don't see anything. Great. So this is a caricature of the Santa Claus. What are the common denominators that you see between the Santa Claus before and the Santa Claus that we have here in the caricature?
The eyebrows.
Yes, man, no eyebrows.
No eyebrows.
No,
eyebrows.
I'm sorry. He have eyebrows. He doesn't have any eyelids.
No eyelids. The nose. And you notice that he has a small nose?
Yeah, he have a small nose. And for people who doesn't understand, is zone 1 is on the forehead. What do you mean, Elba? Zone 1. Zone 2 is between the eyebrows and the tip of the nose. What do you mean the zone 2?
Filling.
And between the tip of the nose and the chin, or where the perception of the chin and what do you mean?
Doer.
So he's supposed to be an emotional person, but he's not. He's a doer. Small nose. What happened when somebody have a small top up tip of the nose? What happened with that kind of person? Why they're so good in your corporation when you find a person who have Santa Claus face and nose?
Because they're optimists.
And they can do the same thing every day, in this case every year, delivering what you're looking for, make sure the job is done. Even though maybe that person is not going to be enjoying the job, they're going to keep doing when they have a small tip up nose. So even in the caricatures, even in drawings, even in things that are advertisement, Santa Claus has the same features. And I have this start snowing, and we have been on 10 degrees yesterday, today here in Chicago. So yeah, I have this constant flu because I haven't been putting the air condition, the heating as I should. This is an advertisement from the 40s. What are the common denominators? There's something that it get my attention in this. Look at the chicks.
Yeah.
You see the chicks?
Yeah.
And you see these chicks? What I meant?
The same. They are protruding cheeks. The center of the attention. It's like they attract the attention. It's like, look at them. Look at me.
None of them, all of them have, this one have the 2 round eyebrows, the same big nostrils. And again, we are not modifying the pictures. No. We are not doing anything. Can you see the big nostrils? Can you see the small nose? Can you see the top? Can you see the round eyebrows? Can you see the big distance between the tip of the nose to the beard?
It's the same, are the same features.
So this is from the 40s again, and the pictures that we show you before are from new ways that people portrayed. Now, I'm gonna give it to you because if it's not, you're gonna drive me crazy. What are the 2 things that all the Santa Claus have, who were like, wait a minute? He's supposed to be a people person, an emotional person, but it doesn't. All yours.
Okay. Ready? There's
Yeah, because I'm
two.
gonna be talking about Spock all the time next week, so I don't think you're gonna have a chance to say
Okay.
hi. So I'm gonna give it this to you.
Okay, he has two things: no eyelids and no upper lip, even though the mustache are covering. What me?
Oh, wait a minute. What did that mean?
Yes, here comes the good thing. Okay, I'm going to start with the no eyelids. You can think, okay, he's a person that has to deliver. He has to be concentrate 100% on what he's doing, and he's a good doing it. But you know what? Even though you think that he spent time with the Mrs. Claus and the elves and everything, he needs his space. He needs his time. No eyelids is a person that needs to be like having a little breath time because
How many years we have in a year? 365 or 366, correct?
See?
How many times a year he show up in front of people? Or at least people can see
Once.
the sky.
And you cannot know, and you cannot see it. You cannot see him.
Hello?
So it's like, okay, I'm going to deliver the gift. Okay, here are the gift, and you're not going to see me. I don't want to be in touch.
Yep.
So you expect to be a person that it's like, okay, I wanna have a relationship with people, with the kids. No, I have to do my job. I have to do my work, and I'm going to do it. If you don't know me, if you don't see me, it's better.
Yeah. So
Yes.
again, this is a hypothetical, theorized face reading, and again, we're doing it for fun. I'm sure we can be maybe some degree of out of the scope, but all the Santa Claus have the same features on the face. What do you think Santa Claus have the same features? Doesn't matter how many years pass. Why? Because again, our brain reads some coding and features in the face in the same way. So let's recap. Let's go to the hidden secrets and the face. So flat eyebrow, flat forehead. He is linear thinker, what he need to do, how he need to do it. He doesn't want to go out of the scope of the agenda. He's not going to be delivering gift on the 26th of December. He need to do it on the 24th at night, and that is how it's going to happen. Round eyebrows. What do you mean, Elba?
People oriented.
No eyelids.
No eyelids. Okay, no eyelids. I don't want to see people. I just want to focus on the things that I want to do. And please give me my space.
And laser focus. This is the kind of people who are on the command. I was talking with Elba and showing her all my bruises. I start practicing Israeli defense. Personal defense, and I was telling her I started this week. I have bruises and places on my body that I didn't realize. And I was talking with somebody on Tuesday. She's like, "You have a black eye?" Like, "Oh, don't worry, it's nothing going on." I start practicing personal defense, and I remember my trainer. He knocked me down 4 times, and I was bleeding on my nose. And he says, "Like, you take a break." Like, "Nope, let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again." Until I didn't when the guy grabbed me from the neck and I pulled it over my body and he was on the floor and my knee was on his neck and says, "Now I can pull it. Now I can take a break. Now the next one." And he looked at me like, "Holy cow, you're a tough cookie." Like, no eyelids. You don't have an idea how committed I am. I didn't care that my nose was bleeding. I didn't care that I have a black eye. I didn't care that I have bruises in all my eye and all my body. No eyelids. I was laser focused. I'm gonna become the best person he have in his dojo on Israeli personal defense, and I'm gonna nail it. So when you see somebody who doesn't have any eyelids, doesn't matter if you're punching on the face, doesn't matter if you don't believe they're gonna get the job done, they're gonna do it, even though the bruises and the bleeding nose.
Doesn't matter. And another thing, don't bother them because they don't like to be distracted.
Disconnect the phone. What happened with the nose? We have 3 features on the nose. Small nose compared to the face, a ball on the tip of the nose, big nostrils, and the white. Which one you want to take?
He is a small nose. He is a hard worker. He is like focused on doing the job, and he has the tip of
around
the nose,
the
the
tip
tip
of
of
the
the
nose.
nose. He's creative. He has to be creative in his job.
So I'm gonna take it's not upper lip. Upper lip has to do with feelings. When we don't see upper lip, it's not the person doesn't have any feelings. What they have, the feelings are inside. They do not talk about feelings. So you're gonna find people that is extremely emotional when the upper lip and the lower lip are like the same side, because between what they want to say and their feelings are all over the place. So when you see when you see thick upper and lower lips, you're going to find a person who's really emotional and tend to get the tantrums on their emotion. In this case, Santa Claus is not a tantrum. He's not an emotional person. He have a bigger lower lip. That means that he's going to talk to you, and he's going to convince all the elf and everybody and Santa and the North Pole to do their job. And by the way, he had a big lower part of the face. I know this has been a fun way to spend December 25th, and we want to take humor as a number one way that we do work. We enjoy doing this. We have fun. If you're in Latin America and you want information about our offices and all our training in Spanish, please contact Elba. If you want to contact us here in United States, you contact me or you go to our website. So let's see if we have any questions. Oh, we have a lot. Wait a minute. Meets the boat. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the big screen. That happens when you need glasses. So, oh my God, we missed a lot.
It's because we were so engaged with the Santa Claus and talking about him.
Perry says, "Are you about to tell us that Santa Claus is a serial killer?" Like, no, he's not. Why are you saying that? I didn't say that, Perry. Oh my God, Perry, you always get me in trouble. Merry Christmas, ladies. So thankful for all your live presentations, you rock. Thank you, James. I think we have Light Shadow. Still, I want to know who you are, Light Shadow. I would like to know more about myself as well.
Okay.
Shoot me an email. I would love to talk to you. Like, you look like an interesting person to talk about during vacation. Hey, Elizabeth. Yes. Thank you, Susan and Elma. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi. It's lovely to see you all the time on our live. Christine, I was a cave Christ was born in. It was a cave Christ was born in. I don't think it was a cave. I think it was an activity. I don't know how you call those places where you have like the wheat roof, and it's like when the cows were used to be bred and
It's
bred.
like a farm.
It's not a farm.
I know the name in Spanish, but I don't know how to say it because
I don't know the name of any language of the ones that I
it's
talk about.
called el pesebre.
Del pesebre, but the pesebre, the name the pesebre was given after the nativity, and in United States they call the nativity. Is where you get the cows to when you have the wheat and you have the food. So that's the reason, because it was really poor and they were hiding. So that's the reason they are celebrating him to heaven on that place. Round face indicate people person. Ooh, Light Shadow, look like you. Somebody's going to do the homework. Thin lips get things done. Not always. Elba, do you have any thoughts about that?
I think, okay, let's put it like this. When you talk about the lips, it's how we communicate. It's in that part. This part is how we communicate. So it must to be with how they can communicate. For example, the feelings, the people with thin lips, they are the ones that don't talk too much. They always think first before they talk.
So let's be clear, Elizabeth, eyelids, so the one who are on top of your eyes, they cover your eyes, where women put makeup and guys have the eyelashes. Those has to do with how you do things and how you interact with others. But lips has to do how you communicate those things who happen in your head. You can have different kind of eyelids, but if your lips are the same way, the way those things are going to be communicated are going to be the same way. Too much information, no information, or enough information to make you think that you know what you're talking about. She says eyebrows, bushy, thick, straight. Most of them have round. Only the first Santa Claus has his straight eyebrows on his business side. There were bushy, thick. Yeah, that's correct. We call it not only bushy, they're only were bushy and managerial. Elba, do you want to take it from there? What it mean?
Yeah, bushy, it's a person who has a lot of thoughts in his mind, and managerial is the one that can
pick up
finish
everything that
things.
everybody fell through the crack.
Mhm.
Okay, Elizabeth, you have been really active today. No eyelid or eyelashes. They do have a little eyelashes, but that's the reason we didn't read it, because I think that the eyelashes do have to do with the era they were doing. But correct, no eyelids. None of the Santa Claus, not even of the cartoon, the pictures of the advertising have any eyelids, meaning they're super, super concentrating what they're doing. Twinkle in the eye, rosy cheek. Yeah, the rosy cheek. We love the rosy cheek. What do you mean the rosy cheek? What happened when you have pink on the cheeks? That is, you say it.
That is
Hollywood?
attention.
Yeah.
The Hollywood ones, the Hollywood people or actors, they have it. It's like it's the attention. I get the attention from me. Attract the attention.
What I don't know what you mean with twinkle in the eye. So it's not for the language. It's more about that. What is your dictionary regarding that? Because it's one dictionary regarding face reading and another dictionary that we have. So if you're gonna clarify, be our guest. More than happy to answer. What do you think about the protruding cheek? You love cheeks, Elba. You want to take it from there, or you want me to take it?
Okay, yeah. The protruding cheeks is the person that you can see it when they came into a room, because you can notice them. They attract the attention. It's like, okay, here I am, see me.
Yep. So Elizabeth says, yeah, we have 365 days, or 366 this year. I don't know if we have February, but yeah, he hid the rest. Ragmaga, yes, that's what it's difficult to pronounce. It's easy to do it and more difficult to pronounce. Yes. I don't speak Hebrew, but that's what I've been practicing. And like I have cuts in all my legs because I didn't know that when you need to attack and contend, you need to grab the legs and restrain the other person. It's like too much physical contact for me, for a person who doesn't like to be touched. But it has been, I never been a sport person, but it's just, you know what? I need to do something is fun. And I just happened, then I have an Israeli Krav Maga center near where I live in the middle of nowhere. It's weird. I haven't get on a relationship with my instructor. He's Israeli. So I don't know if I'm going to get good on that, but believe me, I probably going to need to help increase my health insurance.
I think so.
This has been so informative. I love the hypothetical and how you read the face you see. Thank you very much, James. That's the idea. I'm so happy that you understand the concept that we are having fun. Today is December 25th. But the most important is, it's a reason why all the time Santa Claus is being drawn and is being photographed and be represented, is because it's how our brain understand the features that we were reading. Called the barn. Thank you, Light Shadow. That's the name, the barn.
The barn, yeah.
We have an amazing crowd. Oh my God. A stable, a barn. Thank you, Elizabeth. You guys rock. We have
this. So interactive today. Yeah, I love it.
A manger in a stable. Yep, correct. the world you are looking for this barn animals barn. Like, yes, correct, I have too. Off topic question. Do you believe females are much more observant and better in reading people than males? I do have the study. You gonna go for it, Elva? You want me to go for it?
You go for it.
Okay. It was the professor on Harvard. Oh my God, I'm not gonna remember his last name, and I'm gonna go pissed off because I'm gonna remember his last name.
When we finish.
Professor, that he did a study that females are better reading the room. They have this perception. I studied in Manchester with Paul Ekman International, and they almost get to my neck when I was naming the study and saying that it's not true. I completely believe when you go into a meeting and you need to read the feeling and the sensing of the room, I always says bring a female with you to a better negotiation. You're probably going to be the alpha on the negotiation, but you need to be reading everyone. Oh my God, Rosenberg. Professor Rosenberg. I knew if I don't remember the name, I'm gonna.
You're going to be crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Professor Rosenberg from the University of Harvard, and they do a study and Stanford University too, that they find out that there's not the women are better reading, they're more perceptive to read it. So if in top of perception you put knowledge and you put understanding, you can read a room like nobody. So that's the reason says by yourself you can go faster, but with a partner you can go further. So when you're in the middle of a negotiation and you need to read a room, you need to do sales, and it's a high stand, I would say always bring somebody who complimenting you. If you're so focused on negotiation and negotiating things, you need to bring somebody who is more perceptive to read the room. Ask for a coffee, take a break, reunify, exchange notes about how you read the room. I'm sorry, I'm really congested today. How to read the room and come back. Always look for your strength and always look for your team strength. I always says the same. You see me, now you see Elva, but you don't know how many people is working with us. And the reason we are as strong as we are as a company is because the team we are. We wouldn't be anyone without you guys and our team. Elva was in the beginning part of the team. Now she's part of the front of the team. But Elva and I, we couldn't be doing this without the people that we have in the back. And you don't see them. And they're not in the back because they're not important enough. It's because they're holding us back. They're not holding us back. Elva?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like you can see us here, but we have a team to this make it to help us to this make. You can see this. This can be make it.
We're a tribe, and by the way, we're all women as only one man. By the way, he's more emotional than we are. Only to let you know. Poor Alex, he doesn't know what he's getting into. I think with twinkling in the eye, it means very clear eye. They are bright and piercing, but seemingly friendly. Yeah, the pupil is a little bigger than normal that look friendly. So if you see the characters on Disney, you're going to say like, oh, that's so nice. Elva, you're the expert with Disney and having kids.
Yeah, when you see those feature, it's like, yeah, you can see like, oh, it's like when you saw Shrek, the cat.
Oh, the cat! I want that cat.
It's like please say yes. Yeah,
love me, and I'm gonna love you back. I want that cat. Mine, those don't have that. They destroy my couches.
No.
Okay, James. Okay. I work with a bunch of women, and I found they are much more aware of their surrounded and reading others co-working than myself. So like Shadow, now I know you're a male. You're probably between your 35 and 45. You are on sales, marketing, or anything related that you need to be interacting with others. I can give you a completely profile only for the phrase that you just give us. So yes. besides to get a little cockiness, we are celebrating a new year. Yes, they're more aware about. There is a tendency to for women to be more empath, not because women cannot be empathic, is because they are connected with their sympathy and empathy. Sympathy and empathy, they're two different things.
Yeah.
That women tend to be more of that. Know myself. Elva can navigate, but she's not either empath or sympath either. But the normal female population can do that. Even though Elva and myself, we are not sympath and empath, when we need to get connected, it's easy for us to switch maybe more than a male. What do you think, Elva?
I think the same. It's like you said, it's not the same being empath and sympath because it's two different things. And women tend to be more like that, even though you can see the exception. But yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
You have introduced me to a whole new side of Santa the Loner.
Okay, Terry.
Okay, we have been accused to kill your childhood. We're talking about Disney. We're talking about superheroes. We have been talking about, we talk about how evil is Disney. We talk about Barbie. We're going to be talking as Spock. We don't try to ruin your childhood, only to show you that if you think that any step in your life or the way the things are presented or the things there are portrayed on the media has nothing to do with behavior, you're living in a bubble. Who I would advise to you, punch it with a nail and go outside because you're missing a lot. White Nose Show Black Santas. Believe it or not, Elizabeth, we look for Black Santas and we couldn't find none who have a clear show face. It wasn't about to only portray one kind of Santa. It's like, believe it or not, we were writing a book with Elva a year ago, and we were looking for Jesus Christ, different faces. And it took us like months to try to find a Jesus Christ who was African American, and we couldn't find a none. So the same happened with the Santa. So if you have a African American Santa to ask to read, I don't think their features are going to be different. I would appreciate it if you send it to us. We didn't find anyone with definition to be read. It's sad because I think that Santa shouldn't have any, I don't even gender or race. I think that everybody deserves, who for the Christianity and who believe in Santa should have the same. Elva?
Yeah, I think the same. Yeah.
James, I will be working on my dissertation in human and social service. I have thought of doing it on face reading and body language with concerning criminal justice. May I reach out? Oh, wow.
Yeah. You can notice that expression. Yeah.
Okay. Can you select now? You make my day. James, can you go to humanbehaviorlab.com and go to contact us and says message for Susan? If it's not, go to Susan at humanbehaviorlab.com. Again, Susan at humanbehaviorlab.com. I promise, Elva, I'm going to share the email with you too. But again, James, please contact me because I've been working on dissertations and PhD as an external consultant for a long time in face reading and body language. But if you're going to be working, only to let you know, we are working on a huge project next year with around 25,000 people on human and social services and face reading, and give them tools to be reinstated in society. So please send us an email. We are already working on something like that. You make my day, James. I adore you. Thank you very much. So, and Santa running up a load of credit card debt too? Yes. He probably is not the best candidate. He's going to pamper you, but I wouldn't marry him.
No, too much debt.
How
to say? Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, guys. So if we don't have anything else going on, Elba, it's on vacation, so I have the monitor up because like blind. So next week we're gonna get to each other. Okay, we have another one. Thank you. I will get on that. You made my day. Best gift ever. Like, oh, you don't have an idea.
No,
Be ready.
you don't.
James, I would say you be ready because we're gonna give you so much information that you're gonna regret contact us. Believe me, it's gonna happen. It's happened before. People are like, okay, enough.
Yeah.
I don't need any more information. Thank you for content, ladies. I have to check out now. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Light Shadow is been delightful to have you as an audience every Friday. I don't know if you are on the Facebook group, but if you are not, please be part. We have a blast. And now we're going to start doing an exercising with our lovely Perry Bates. Thank you for another fantastic show. Perry has been, we always are talking about him, but Perry and the team, we have developed an exercise that we're going to be start doing improv every time that we practice in our Facebook group. So people start getting ready to be jumping on their feet when they need to be analyzing and talking with others. So it says next year, do not miss our Facebook group because Perry's in a stand-up comedy. He's an actor. He knows what he's doing, and he's been implementing this exercise that we did for the last Facebook group, and it was a blast. Like literally was a blast. We enjoyed so much. Perry, you has been delightful to work with, and I hope we keep having you on the fan page. I can handle it like James, be wish what you wishing for. Be careful. Thank you, Susan and Elba. Love what you do. Thank you, Elizabeth. And Elba, anything else you need to add? I think the next time that we see you is going to be next year. Are you happy or not? I don't hear you. I lost your sound. I need you to ask you to unmute.
Yes, you can hear me. Yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah, we are going to see each other next year, but it's going to be another life. So yeah.
So my personal thought, I don't expect anybody like I want to make 2020 a big ass and kick it to the cliff to go out. For us, for our Human Behavioral Lab has been one of the best and more productive years because we have the chance to help a lot of people who didn't know what there was going on. I know that for some of you has been the worst year of your life. Let's hope that 2020 coming with a vaccine, rejoin workforce and health, because I think that finally a lot of people understood that you can have all the money in the world, but this pandemic has shown us that at the point of dying, everybody's on the same level. So I hope you and your family are safe, healthy, with love, and next year is bring the best of us and not some of the things that we have been seeing this year. Elba?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it wasn't a typical year. It was so different for.
I lost your audio again.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, but I think we are here. We have to try to be safe and expect the best for the 2021 and the vaccine, please. Yeah.
Yes, so everybody can. I miss my team, I miss my people, and I miss interacting with them. Elizabeth, no, we're gonna have a break on the Facebook group until January 8th. Even though all the team is on vacation, I am not. I do needed a break. Believe it or not, after that, I need to keep working. We worked yesterday, so my apologies. We're not going to be on the Facebook group today. 2020 will be a connection, communication, and clarity. We hope so, because I think that even though for introverts, we're missing the human interaction. So this is our happy place when we have the chance to see you guys and interact with you. Elba, love you to death. Thank you very much for putting out with me. I don't know why and how. It's nobody
I love it.
who can pay your craziness. Honey, love you. Thank you very much to Anne. Thank you very much to Alex. Thank you very much to Alma. And thank you very much to Des and everybody on the team. think that we are the luckiest and richest person on the world because we have the best team on the world, and that is not money who can pay it. Guys, see you next year. Elba,
See you next year. Bye.
guys.